Hello! What's up everyone, how is it going? Thanks for tuning in. Today we are continuing with the epic MegaJam game. So if you don't know, we are making a game in 7 days. It's part of a challenge of a game jam organized by Epic Games. And I am working on a team with 5 people. So we have a character artist, an environment artist, a sound designer, a programmer, and me. I'm super excited. Today we're continuing. If you haven't seen, we have been putting a lot of videos and live stream to the past 3 days, so you can check them out. And let's go ahead and just get started. I'm very excited. So let's go ahead and roll out and continue. So first of all, let me just introduce the game for the new people, just in case, real quick. So just give me 2 seconds, and let me put this over here. There we go. And I can then attach this here, OBS here, and this here. There we go. I can now go ahead and share my screen. As you can see, we are building the game around the game jam theme, which is antiquated future. Okay, so that's the game that we have to make around that theme. So what's up Lookbox, what's up Guys Taj, what's up Kaharam, what's up Ztech, Sneaker, how's it going? So we have decided to come up with this game, which is an antique shop steampunk robot game. Okay, so you are a tiny steampunk robot toy in an antique shop, and you are trying to escape the shop from an AI and progress in technology. So you can see some of the references. Basically the controller, the gameplay is going to be inspired from Little Nightmares. Also, I guess we could say a bit of the art style. Then the difference between the little character, which is the toy, and the big AI robot of the antique shop, which is like the owner of the shop, because it's like in a futuristic environment. It is imagine the robot from Stray, and then we have more references, gameplay, how the owner will be, and then some mechanics. So you have this time analytic mechanic where you can go back in time for certain areas, and or in the future, and you have the AI robot, which will be chasing you around, and then basically you have this toy key which is spinning, and then slowly it will stop spinning like normal toys, right? And as soon as it stops spinning, you die. So you have to collect another one that you go in the level. With that said, you need to do puzzles and so on to continue in the game. So I have here my game open up, or the engine opened up. As you can see, we have made a lot of progress. Let me share the audio of the screen, and you can see that we have it's very loud. We have the robot, we have the character, the AI, which is right now a placeholder. I'm using the same model as the player just for now, but you get the idea. Maybe that's too. And we can go ahead and collect the key. You can see that now we actually have a key model that Pedro made real quick, and then also we have this, which you can see that the eyes will open and close, which is super cool. Look at that. It is super cool. So Ryan, the sound designer, just went ahead and put some more sounds and so on. So let me go ahead and check that out. So of course we have a repository on GitHub. So let me go ahead and just get all of the new changes before me pushing my own changes, which are mainly use some footstep particles from Niagara, which were very simple, and then that's it. There we go. So let me go ahead and just put this footstep effects and key and robot toy key. With that said, I can now come in, push, and that should be it. So as you can see, now we have, so that should be pushed. There we go, all the changes. So let me just notify my team that I have made a new change, because we have everything organized. So we pushed with and there we go. Cool process, thank you. So let's go ahead and we can see the victory music. So we have the music, victory music end. Let me increase the volume once again. So this is like the end of it. Then we have the actual loop. Really cool when you win. And then also we have like the stinger. So that's like when you actually win, sounds that, and then we have the loop until you go, I don't know, to the main menu or whatever, right? That would be the idea. Cool, so what I am going to do today, well, what I'm going to do today is going to be making over the music. A bit more. Yeah, that's good. I'm gonna be making that when the AI reaches you. Okay, so AI, come here, please. There we go. He sees you. He's now going to me, and right now he reaches and stops. Now is when I play a bomb animation and smack the guy out of my face. You know, completely dead. Okay, so that's what I'm going to do. And then also that will cause the player to die, which will already have the system. Respawn, which will already have the system. And go into checkpoint. I also like to do the save and load system, okay? So let's go ahead and go, I guess, into random, the environment artist has made, as you can see, a quick level to kind of showcase a bit how the scale of the character will be with some models you can see. So everything will be times 4 the size. You can see the door, the walls, kind of the kitchen props, really cool. And yeah, basically really cool stuff. So let's begin by making the specific jump scare. So first we're gonna get a quick animation. Now the animation, I will need to then also get another one when Pedro gives me the actual, you know, model of the owner of the robot, the enemy AI. But for now I want to already have it, even though. So let me just quickly go ahead and just copy all of this. Okay, and then there we go. So as you can see, we have a robot here. You can put the animations. In this case, it will be like a, I don't know, attack. Let's see what attacks we come. I mean, this one is a bit too much, maybe. But kind of this style, I guess, like a big. So let's see. Again, too forward. Kind of like this one, but he goes too far. Well, I think it's the same, right? I like this one. Let's get this one, okay. For now, this. So let me import this up. And let's see. So, robot toy, animations. Now here, jump attack. Select this guy here. Import. What happened? What? It doesn't contain the root track. Oh wait. Robot toy. Okay, no, I selected by mistake another skeleton. Okay. but now it should be resolved. So we have the mutant jump attack. Here we go. So what I have to do is create an animation montage, and then in the AI itself I need to create, well, in the AI behavior tree, I'm gonna create a new task. In the task, which will be t underscore task, I'll be just attack, honestly, and then I can just go here, put the receive execute AI, and be like, I'm gonna do an interface for communicating with our enemy or AI. So blueprint interface BPI, and this should be robot. Yeah, AI owner, I would say. Owner. Owner. And this one will be attack, and we will not need any outputs or inputs, so I can just go here and be like, does implement interface API owner. If so, we continue and we will attack. And then after a delay of, actually we won't ever need to finish the task, because as soon as, well, maybe you escape, actually maybe you dodge it. True. So I'll actually make a delay and 2 seconds. Success. So now in my AI itself blueprint, I can now go here at the owner interface on attack. Wait, why that? What? Oh, this is the AI controller graph. Oh, and I can open it from there. That's interesting. So in the event attack, I'm gonna go ahead and just say attacking. So if I am not currently attacking, that means that I can go and attack. So I will set attacking to be true, and then say play montage. And I'm gonna use the play a name montage. So use play montage, sorry, kill more stuff. Select this, and then on complete, set, so when animation finishes, set attacking to false. And that's it. So now in here, instead of waiting 0.5 seconds, I can go and add the attack. In theory, he should go and attack me, but let's see what happens. Okay, so we have some things going on. First of all, he goes too forward. I mean, realistically, look, let's get the case that you're there and you're running. You can see that also room motion doesn't work, so he goes, very far away from his attack point. Maybe it's better to get a grab animation or something like that. Like, getting it like that or something like that. Lower overdrive to decrease distance. True, but also the thing is that room motion, like without room motion, doesn't look good. I say activate room motion, yeah, but in Mixamo by default, actually, yeah, I think Mixamo by default room motion doesn't work very good. Look. Oh well. Wait a second. See, it doesn't work. For some reason, room motion doesn't work. But I mean, it should work perfectly, but see, it's broken for some reason. Ultra Smash. Exactly. Maybe you can get like a zombie attack, which is, I know one on Mixamo, which is kind of like, yeah, like this one. I need to reload, and it gets you, something like that, you know. Then you just die. This one can be pretty interesting. Can I get it? Wait, did I say with skin or without skin? Oh, it has to be without skin. Okay. It could also be this attack. But actually this one will make more sense, I think. Okay, so let me import it real quick. The last one. Select robot toy character, import. Right here. Let's say to start here, so it will be faster. And then until here. And then with that, create an animation montage, and I'll use that animation montage instead, and that instantly should look better in terms of when you move. Exactly. And then what I can do is make it additive. So wait, in the montage, not, but in here. Yeah, it needs robot noises. Yeah, probably Ryan will make some robot noises. Actually, I will say to him, because I think he's making now footsteps, I believe. So he just made the victory music, which is great. Let me just get the happy idol. Can you see me? Okay, he won't finish the task until, well, maybe I can make one trick, and it's like, 1 second. Yeah. Oh yes. So now he'll always. It looks a bit weird with the feet, but we can improve that. That's literally so cool. So cool. With that said, let me just say to Ryan. Oh. Okay, so now we can go here, it will attack, and you can see that we will continue to do so. That's cool. And I escape from him and he continues. Okay, so now we need to make that he will, actually, do damage to the player. So in that case, we're going to need notify begin a sphere trace for objects. Sphere trace for objects. And the point will be where what I can do is go here, asset, zombie thing. What? What is doing? Why is his hands like that? Oh my goodness. It's a bit weird in the play mode. Why? Well, does he do that animation? No. It's like different, no? Anyway, what a weird point. So this will be the attack, trace, pause. So I'm gonna create a sphere around this area, okay? So now I can just get this, do a sphere, sorry, get actor, sorry, get world location. The radius has to be pretty big, so we'll play with that. Debug, let's put for duration, and this we're just making array, so I can just go and detect pawns. So in theory right now, if I go and put him back to his locomotion, and the enemy comes, oh, okay, so yeah, I'm missing one thing. So in the anim montage, I have to add a notify. Why? Oh, because of the additive animation, that's why it looks like this. Well, it's okay. Montage notify. But in the play mode, it's okay, I think, right? Yeah. Okay, you can see the sphere. Very, small, and also I think it's too far away. Let's put it more here. And let's do like, it's like 200. And also let's get the forward vector. Let's just add it a bit forward, so it'll be more of a kind of cylinder. So maybe like 200. And let's see, that should look a bit better. Okay, that's a bit too big. that's huge. Maybe 100, just 100. And then in here, let's make it like 120. That should be a bit better. And yeah, I like that. Okay, you can see it's hitting the player. So now I can get this out. My computer right now is a bit slow. I don't know why, but whatever. Things of my computer. So if the actor has the tag player, that will mean that, you know, we have hit the player indeed. In that case, we can go ahead and apply damage. And what do I mean with apply damage? Well, a player would die. Now he will not. The player will not have a health system. Okay, he will just die. Like the player will automatically die. You know, it's not like health decreases and then he will continue to attack. No, as soon as he hits you, that's a mortal hit. You die. We respawn in the last checkpoint. Okay. So with that said, let me get the enemy. No. Oh yeah. So let's go into the player. Go into the event any damage. So when the player receives damage, he dies. So in that case, I can call the okay, that's death. So I'm gonna go ahead and just make a custom event here, which is die, and I can just connect this to the player. Sorry, to these events, and then die. And this can only happen once, just in case. Do once. I think we already have that check there, but just in case. And this will be die. Okay. So now when he will reach me, we should die. Okay. I yeah. And of course now we will need a hit of a sound of oh, you know, and boom. Different stuff, okay? Another thing to do when you die is to get out the music. So I'm gonna go into die. Let's go, Team Gorka, let's go. can we use marketplace assets? Yes, you can, but in my case, in my team, because we are 5 people, we are not using any marketplace assets at all. Everything is made by by ourselves. And the thing is that if you use marketplace assets, you're allowed to, but it will get points out. Okay, that's the thing. Okay, so when you die at the end, I'm gonna go ahead and get the game mode, and then do cast to the single player game mode, and then do the chase, stop, yeah, you see player, stop, see player, lost player, AA lost player, there we go. I'm gonna use this so you can see that the sound will go. Now I think that immediately the AI will still see the player, but what I am going to do in the AI controller class is we could see, check if the player is dead or not, but let's see. So yeah, and the game stops, and then I would respawn in that case into my last checkpoint. Cool. They had to restart due to a major crash in the library. Thank God, no. We have everything in the Git repository, so thank God everything is in the server. The robot is I cloak or scar with physics looks too boring. The player one, yeah. I mean, look, the thing is that right now this is the prototypes scene level, right? And honestly, as soon as you start to add things into the environment and so on, the player will instantly look better, just because it's surrounded by better environment too. And also, I would love to add some kind of physics on him, but look, we have the key, right? And I cannot add like a cape in that case and some of that stuff. But I think it looks pretty cool, and yeah. But we'll see. Don't worry. We'll see. But it looks real good, I think. Thank you, my brother, for solving my issue. I am too an indie game dev and made 14 games in the past. That's great. Well, I'm glad I could, help you out. A scarf. A scarf. Good idea. Oh, do you see how my enemy is obliterating me? Okay, so now we will have to make that the. Also, what I'm thinking is to wait. Instead of respawning like I saw, I'm thinking of restarting the level and save it, but no. Okay, let's make the save and load system for our thing, right? So it's going to save. So we can save our last checkpoint. So this will be the save game, BP save game. Okay, so on here. Second. Okay, so yeah, definitely we can go ahead and add a scarf over there, but that will be, I think, more in the future better. Okay, I think there's no need right now specifically for that. So bear with me for a second. My computer today is so slow. It is pretty slow indeed. Okay, should be the computer should run a bit nicer now. Okay, so basically in the save game we have to tell what specifically do we want to save. In this case it will be the last checkpoint, so the last checkpoint, and this will be type of BP checkpoint, we should be able to save an object reference, hopefully. If not, I can just save the location, but you know, we can just get the whole checkpoint. That'll be easier also for my respawning system that I have right now. With that said, I want to also save the AI location. Okay, so this will be a transform, so I can also get the rotation. And this is just so when you respawn, the AI will not be where it was, so it goes back, you know. So and also you want to start from the beginning. So with that two things saved, we should be good to go. Actually, we should also save the no, actually when you reload, I would say to reset the health of the key. So yeah, for now this will work. Okay, cool. So let's go to the robot toy. Now we need to go, let's go into this place here. Custom events, it will be load game. I'll have specific things over here. How's the game coming? I think it is coming pretty good. I am very happy with everything, you know, how it's coming up. So yeah, pretty cool stuff. Okay, so if the game does exist, and this will be the save one. Okay, so we can make a branch. If the game exists, we can load the game. Okay, when we load the game. If not, we will need to basically like just create a new save game object. So create save game object, and we can specify which will be our BP save game class. So we have all of our stuff. Okay. And then automatically we could save the game, but in my case I think we can just leave like this. I don't think it will be necessary. And then if we do have a game, we can load the save load game from slot. It will be save one. Okay, and now we can get all the information. In this case we can get the saved well, I need to cast the save game, and now I can get my variable, which will be the last checkpoint, and then last checkpoint can be that one. So I'm assigning the specific last checkpoint that I had in the game, and then the same with the robot. So I can just get the AI location, and then I can say get actor of class. So I'm finding the AI robot in the level. So this will be the owner, would be AI owner, and I can set the actor location, well, transform, and I can now split this and plug in this case only the location and rotation, because the scale I'm gonna leave it like default. So now when you load the game, if the save exists, I should be able to get my last checkpoint, fill it in, and also set the AI robot position in the game. So the owner, the enemy, right? And if not, I will create a save game object, but still not save. Okay. But I think I will need to save, so I'll test this later. But hello, I have a question. Is it possible to pay you for a private session of Unreal? Something you see as I'm creating a first video game. Hello, Juan. So basically, the only thing similar that I have is my Patreon, where I have the game dev expert tier, and in that tier, in every month we have a call, a meeting of 60 minutes, and I can help you out on your game. So that's, I guess, the closest things I have. This is smooth as fuck. Great job. Thank you, Alessandro. We appreciate that. Yeah, I think that the game is really, you know, shaping up. And this, like, a lot of things are still, you know, under construction. So slowly we'll get more things. Okay, cool. So let me go back to work. Okay, so first of all, one thing that I'm going to do is also save this as a variable so I can access it. So this will be the save game. And then let's create a custom event, which will be, instead of load game, this will be in this case save game. Okay, save the game, save the game. Okay. So now when I go ahead and save again, just in case, I'm gonna check that the save exists, because, well, I only want to continue. So if it does exist, in that case, what I am going to do is go get my save game and then set the last checkpoint. Okay, so in this case it will be the last checkpoint. So I'm filling in the information, and then also I want to get my save game and set the AI location. In this case I need to copy this over here, and I will be getting get vote transform actor transform, and plug that there. So I'm getting the actor transform, saving it, and also the last checkpoint. Okay, cool. That should be it, but of course now I have to save game, but use the save game to slot. In this case, the save game object will be the save game, and the slot name will be the save one, and that should be it. And then here I'm going to go ahead and call save game. No, because it hasn't been created here in that case, so I will need to manually do this, which is a bit, you know, I don't like it, but it's what it is. And this will go here, this will go here, and last checkpoint, and there we go. And I'm gonna, I think, store this in a little macro. Call after macro, save game initially, so it's not there, you know, looking bad. There we go. So that should be clean. So now I should be able to save and load my game in theory. Okay. So let's try this. I'm gonna do is some debug keys. So right now I have, I say the key 2 will be save game, and debug key 3 will be load game, and it's just, of course, testing. So now let's try this out. If I press game play, sorry, also load game should be in the begin play, but later I'll do it. Okay, so for example, let me pass to the second checkpoint, and my AI robot is there. I'm gonna press 2 to save the game, and now if I press 3, of course nothing happens, because, well, the AI robot in theory should go back, but he doesn't do it. Oh, because first I have to load. Press 3 and 2 and 3. No. Owner of the level, setting the to transform. Let's print here. Game saved, and also in here and load, and here the sequence, because I'm gonna put it here. It will be like new game. So new game, checkpoint 2. Okay, so the problem is the key 2 is not saving. Debug key 2, save game. Does save game exist? Save 1. Oh, I forgot something. I need to save to slot. Okay, sorry, I forgot one little thing. Okay, now yes. Now if I go here and press 3, new game, then 2, save, and 3, load. There we go. So you can see that the AI goes always into his position. So that is working. We have errors, of course, but cool. Okay, what is Epic MegaJam? It's like a challenge where you have to make a game in 7 days. Where are you from? I am from Spain. I am from Spain too. Soy de España, el canal de CJ. ¿Qué tal? What's up, Dark Text? How's it going? So, let's see. A checkpoint. Oh yeah, so this will only also continue if last checkpoint is valid. If not, that will mean that we need to spawn in the player start, and we'll directly skip into here. Okay, so that should fix the errors, I believe. So now if I press 3, it will go there, press 2, save it, go there. Yeah, so now we don't have any errors. Good. So now what I had to do is also in 3 respawn. Okay, after this. So I literally should respawn. Go here, press 3. Sorry, 2. Yeah, now respawn. So if I go, for example, into this checkpoint and then press 2 to save. No, sorry. In the load. When you load the game. Sorry. Okay. A bit it's a bit complicated. We did have errors, right? So here I save the game. Well, let me save it once again here. And now I press 3. I respawn. Yeah, so everything's working. Okay. So we have some more errors. Last checkpoint. Yes, but I'm only getting it if last checkpoint is valid. Last checkpoint, yes. Set AI location. So in this one, I don't know why it's giving error, because I only continue if we do have a checkpoint. Okay. Location. And then for some reason when I respawn. Oh, because we never died. That's right. So I will only do this if this is valid. If not, I skip into enable input. But I don't know why we still had the errors on the last checkpoint. So I don't know. So then it goes directly into the owner. Oh, because then when we load, we still don't have anything. So let me check if last checkpoint is filled in. So only continue if the checkpoint is filled in. If not, I jump directly into the AI, which we know that will always be. Okay guys, this should be saved. So now if I go through the first checkpoint, save, move a bit, press 3. Okay, I did load in my last checkpoint for some reason. Okay, let's do one. Do we have errors? I just close it quick. Let me delete the thing. You have a little advice for those of us who are starting out in game dev. I have received very little support from my relatives, and I fear failure, but your views help me a lot. One, look, you know, just begin to make really small projects, and you'll see how you'll begin to be able to progress a lot, especially, you know, when you try to do your things in your own and without following a guide. And try to go ahead, and after you make, you know, some mechanics, try to make your first game and release it. If you want to buy 3, you want to buy $2, is okay. And you'll see that slowly your relatives will see that you're making progress, and actually people play your game, and you know, slowly they will start to support you, hopefully. You're the best I've seen creating on a review engine on YouTube. Thank you, one day. We appreciate it. I'm glad that, you know, you think of that. No errors. Good. Okay, cool. Hey, do you have an ambition to work in AAA game company or similar for the future? I don't know. You know, I've think of it before, but you know, indie is very comfortable. I control everything. I manage everything. You know, in that sense, a bit lighter, right? You know, you have more control of everything. Let's say. So we'll see. So, can I go and just say delete save? How do you delete this save? Let me see. Before delete save game. Delete game slot. Delete game slot. Game install. Okay. So let me. If I press 4. So I press the key 4. I will delete the save one, and this is to start fresh, just to see. So let me press play, press 4. I should have deleted the save, and you press play. Okay, so now we're clean. If I now press 3, I have created a new game. Now if I press 3 once again, I restart at where the game was created. If I move a bit into, let's say here, press 2, press 3, I go to my last checkpoint, except for the AI, and if I go through a checkpoint and save, and I will always spawn at my checkpoint. And then if I go through another checkpoint and I save, and then I press 3, I go back into the other last checkpoint. So now if I close the game, press 3 and go back, yeah, everything is saved. Okay, so I think that everything is working. Okay, the only thing to do, guys, will be from the main menu to integrate everything. In that case, I make one thing, so load game will be played at the begin play. So everything say load game. There we go. So you go ahead and load the game when the game starts. And now from the main menu, we have to make two little things. And I think that we will need to communicate through a game instance if I am correct. Which I don't know if it's in the game mode. I don't think it's in the game mode. Hopefully not. So let's go into the UI main menu. So if we press new game, we should create a new game. In that case, what I'm going to do is select this button. Okay, new game, there we go. And what I'm going to do is say, close this, down here, copy this node, which will be delete game in slot. So I'll delete the slot, so we should start fresh, okay? Then, with that said, when you say continue, so let's order this in the same order. When you press continue, you should go and just open the level, and everything should. So actually, we won't even need a game instance, because automatically, if you want to continue, it will load the game at the gameplay when you get start, and then in the new game, you will just delete this slot. So that should, in theory, go ahead and work. And also, another thing you have to do is save the game each time that you go through a checkpoint, okay? So the game will save every time you go through a checkpoint, unless you press the debug key, but the players will not have access to that key. So if I go to a checkpoint, when that happens, I'm gonna go ahead and say save game. I don't know if we should save the game through the game mode. It might be a bit more correct. But we do have the variable of last checkpoint here and stuff. Well, we will only need to cast. I'll see. So now you press here, you press new game. As you can see, I start a new game, okay? If now I were to go through, let's say, the second checkpoint, and the game is saved, and exit, we have a few errors. Again, with the set last checkpoint for some reason, which in the AL location, which doesn't make sense. Huh. Interesting. Well, anyway, if now I were to press continue, okay, it didn't save and like load. It didn't load game. I mean, with this, will they have errors? So maybe that's the thing. So new game, save game, game saved, and going to exit. The game should be saved. Why do we have these errors? Big support from Studios India. Thank you. Hi, I ask you about Light? When will be the new update? Correct. So we're right now finishing off with the end game final boss update. We are at the final stages of pulling, okay, everything. So there's no bugs, everything is fine. So very soon, okay. In the Discord server, I will be informing when the next update will be coming, which will be very soon. Hi Orca, it's my first time seeing your face, but trust me, you sound like someone in 50th. Yeah, well, there we go, face reveal for you. I mean, I have done all the videos showing my face already, or especially live streams, but you know, face reveal for you, I guess. Okay, so why do we get, so if I say continue, it says game loaded, but it didn't save correctly because why? We had errors. So let's move everything to the game mode. I think that it will make a lot of sense. So let me go here and let me copy, I guess, all of this except the keybinds. Okay, I'm gonna go into the main menu, paste off this, respawn, do nothing, Okay, okay, okay. So on here, the things that I have to change is gonna be, okay, the macro did break. Huh, that's great. So first of all, this, yes, this will need to create a new variable, which I can delete on here. Good. Then last checkpoint, if it's valid from the save game, exactly. So if there's something, I will set it in the player. So I need to, in this case, in the begin play, cast to the robot toy, get player character, save this, player BP. It's not from the player BP. I can set the last checkpoint. Why can't I access my last checkpoint? Is falling velocity super interesting? Yes, I couldn't because it's trying to read the save game, but there's nothing yet. Yes, but we have this control of checking if it does exist. If not, we create a save game, and if not, we load it. Now I need a macro here to save it, but right now for my player blueprint, for some reason I cannot set the last checkpoint, and it's extremely confusing. I'm very confused right now. So from the game mode, it seems that I will not be able to do so. Yeah, super interesting. In here I can. Do you think it's because I have to compile? No. Huh. Exposes on spawn. Huh. Try to compile. Yeah, no. I don't know why. I make sure to make the save game slot a variable just in case you mistype, and that will be time to consume it to the book. Oh, that's right. Good one. The slot name, yeah. In a second I'll do that, but first of all, why I cannot get a simple variable from my player blueprint? BP robot toy, that's the player, have this last checkpoint variable. On the game mode, I just saved it on a variable in the begin play. Set last checkpoint, it doesn't appear. No, yeah, I mean, it is called player BP, but it is a robot toy blueprint, as you can see. So that should not be the issue, you know what I mean? Super strange, literally super confused. I guess I'm just gonna go ahead and just Ctrl Z. Honestly, because there we go. And here again, Ctrl Z. There we go. Okay, too much. Save game. Okay. Everything by default. Anyway, I'll leave that in the to not be in the game mode. Whatever is what it is. On here. Yeah, should do this. Load the game, and let's do what he said about saving the slot name in the variable. So game save slot name. Oh, I know why. Because in here we don't have the check. Okay, it should be this, guys. It should be this. I think I have found the issue. It was inside the macro, you know, hidden like a fucking rat. So this should, in theory, now work perfectly. Okay. Do you think it will work? Of course, it will work perfectly. Okay. So. No, but it didn't exactly fail to compile a thing, right? Oh, do you think so? Earback dev. Okay. True. Okay, just give me a second. Let me see it down. There's no errors. And if so, I'll move it to the game mode. Okay, so new game. There we go. Let's go through 2 checkpoints. The game is saved. I go to the main menu. Say continue. Game loaded and it didn't load, and we have errors once fucking again. Last checkpoint. But this to save the game. But I'm checking if my variable is valid. I save it. If not, not. Right? So interesting. Super confused right now. Save game. Initially, if the variable is valid, we do this. If not, we directly go into only save the robot. Let's see if the robot will save. So let me chase it until here. Save the game, exit. Okay, the robot is saved. And now it is save. Okay. Now go here. Okay, now it's saving correct, but it is initially. Okay, so initially it doesn't save correct. It's later when I manage to kind of save it and go into another system, but initially it doesn't save for some reason. Do you think it's the macro messing things up? How to expand node? Okay, let me put it outside of a macro. Let's put this here. Let's put this more over here. Let's get out this. This not. This not. This not. This here. Okay. This here. Make it save on begin play. Save slot assists. The thing is, look, so when I begin the play, I load the game, and here it checks if it does exist, the slot. If it does, I load normally. If it doesn't, which is when it makes the new game thing, it creates the save game object in the BP save game. And then I save it. Okay, so I save it not using the custom event, but save it, you know, externally. So if I have a checkpoints field, I assign it into here. If not, I continue directly into the robot. get the class, assign it into the AI location, find the transform, and then save the game. As you can see, save game to slot, and it is in a variable, the same. And then it should, you know, everything work as it is, but it exactly doesn't. Only for the robot. So we got errors always in the last checkpoint, and things that at the beginning last checkpoint is empty, okay, because we only begin in the game start, okay, but I anyway check if it's empty or not, both for when I save and also load. So if last checkpoint is empty, you should ignore it and just continue. So I don't know why is, you know, seeing error. If it's not valid, go directly here. Let me test it again. New game, new game. I just died. Okay, so I go through one of those. I will exit. Access none, trying to read property last check a point graph. This is when I save the game. Okay, yes. But on here, this only should work if this. Okay, so it seems like the last checkpoint thing is bugging out. Can I save? Maybe you cannot save object references. Wait, in Unreal Engine. I think so, but okay. Guys, I'm stupid. You cannot save object references. I am stupid. Okay, guys, there we go. You can't not have object references. Okay, so instead of having so instead of having in the blueprint save here last checkpoint, I'm gonna change this to be a transform. Okay, that's it. That's it. Okay, as simple as that. Because if not, you know, it's not how it would work. So now what I am going to do is save the last checkpoint, and the last checkpoint, I'm gonna change this to be a transform. Change variable type. It will bug a lot of things, but don't worry. And in this case, I can just continue. Okay, and save it. So now I'm saving it. In here, I am saving this too. Here. And on here, I should load it with the last checkpoint. Now we have errors. In here, I'm gonna respawn. I will get the last checkpoint. And directly just break this, drag this here, so I don't need this. And now in here in the checkpoint, last checkpoint, instead of being the self reference, it will be the player ref get world transform. Okay guys, all updated. And let's see. So let's go to the main menu, new game. Let's go into the second actually let's go into the second checkpoint, save game. Now I'm gonna exit to the main menu, continue. Oh, save game wasn't created. I know why. In this case, this is because I need to save this. And now, yes, guys. Now 100%, we got it. New game. Let's go to the second checkpoint. I go to the main menu. I press continue. Oh my god, we got it. We got it. Oh god, fucking checkpoint. We got it. Good. I am very happy. And so now, if I were to press continue again, I will be on my checkpoint. GG. GG Afrona, we got it. Where to download this? Well, screen Apple. This will be available to download the next Thursday when we submit the game. Okay, so now what I want to do is move all of this to the game mode, because it makes more sense to do it in the game mode. Okay, it just does, make more sense. Which is like a bit scary to now move it that it works, but I got this, so let's go to the single player game mode. Let's go and quickly just get the robot toy. In this case, I'm gonna copy all of this, and you'll say Ctrl X. In this case, I'm gonna delete the load game, because now we will not have it from here. Remove the pin, and now this, what I'm going to do is disconnect it for now. Okay, so now in the single player, yes, we should now be able to paste this, respawn, don't worry, I'll link that later. Put this on here. This disconnected so I can compile. And okay, so the saved lot, gonna save it as a variable. This will be save1. Then save game, had to create this as a variable. Then last checkpoint, this has to be extracted from the player. So in the begin play, let's see if now I should be able to toy robot toy, get player character, and then say this as a variable, which will be the robot toy BP. So now I can get the robot toy BP, and this is when you load the game. Yeah, so set last checkpoint. Okay, so we cannot get it, but if I delete this, I delete this, and I delete this, compile, we still have a warning. What? Does not inherit from character. It does. What? Wait guys, it does not inherit from a character. What? What do you mean? Okay, you know what? An easier way. Get actor of class. Because we only have one player in the whole level. Okay. Robot Toy VP, delete this. Wait, it's in use where? Oh, here. I'm able to do this. So player BP. Here, player BP. Set last checkpoint. There we go. So now I can. It was because of the compilation. There we go. So guys, if you have errors, it will not update the variables. Then plug this here. Then on here, it is the same player BP. We are saving, so I need to get the last checkpoint and fit it on here from the player. And then in the save game, the same. I have literally gonna copy this to notes. Get it from the player and fit it in here. The AI location is already controlled from there, which actually would be better if I also do this in the begin play, so we save more performance. AI BP. My mouse just died. It got back. Okay. So now, instead of doing the get out of class, I'm gonna just plug it to AIBP, and I can skip this step, and it will be more performant, you know, better for performance, because I'm only casting once, because casting is a bit, you know, that resource intensive. Very important. Here I now have to respawn, so I need to get the player BP and then say respawn. Okay, and then last but not least, and the begin play, I have to call load game. And with that, we are ready to go. Button here, instead of doing this, I need to get the game mode and then cast to the single player game mode. And then do save game. And here, the same. And then load game. And now guys, we should have everything exactly the same, but in the main menu. Sorry, main menu, not in the game mode, which is way more efficient. So let's test it out. This is the menu, new game. I'm gonna go. Okay, so it crashed. What? Did it crash? Wait. Oh my god. Oh, you know what? Because I forgot to update. Okay, I know why. Because I forgot to update where I saved the game in the checkpoint to to reference it from the game mode instead of the player. You'll see what I mean in a second. Because I broke the reference. Okay, so I know why it has happened. Okay, guys, don't worry. So let me go back to my menu. So why this has happened? Because if I go now to checkpoint, as you can see, at the end, save game is broken. Okay, that's why. Okay, makes sense. So if I don't now need to get it from the player. Now I need to do game mode and then cast to single player. Okay, so now we should be good. Save game. Okay. New game. There we go, didn't crash. So say again, let's go to the second one. If I now go to the main menu, press continue. There we go, we're back in the checkpoint and the enemy also in this point. Oh my god. That was crazy. It is very straightforward, it's very simple, but because of reference, because first of all, I was trying to save an object reference and then I got errors, and I found that you actually couldn't save object references in Unreal Engine. So I was like, okay, then change it. We got broken references from the player to the game mode. We fixed that, we changed it to transform, and then finally we got a crash, but it was because I forgot to change the reference from the save game instead of the players, now from the game mode. But now we have it. So let's go into Myro, and in this case this will be save and load checkpoint. That will be done, and then also last checkpoint. So in this case this will be continue and new game. That is done. So cool. Thank God. Guys, I'm gonna go ahead and of course now push this into the servers. I need to save this. So this will be purely on AI attack and save game, which in all this hour of work to, you know, 4 words is a bit upsetting, but it's what it is. No, it's cool. So let's go ahead and commit, push, and now all my teammates should have the changes and everything is, you know, updated, and thankfully it's good. So let me notify my team that I did this. Okay, so that's cool. Let me put this back. So also, Rodrigo, which is the programmer, just said that right now he's at the hospital. We don't know why, but hopefully everything is fine. You know, here through the whole chat, we'll send positive energy to you, Rodrigo, and hopefully everything is fine. So okay, let's hope so. Okay, so hi, I'm also developing a game on Steam. It's a survival. Don't you want to check it out? You're my big role model, and I've been following you since Bromelight days. Oh, by the way, the game is called Wrong Landing. You know what? Let's go ahead and check it out. Let's go ahead and check it out. Now, where is it? In Steam. In Wrong Landing on Steam. It's a survival big update games. Yes, that's you. Okay, super how do you say it? Advertising here, okay? Free advertising. I never do this, okay? This is because you have been following since Bromelight days, which is like 2 years ago. So let's check out the trailer. It reminds me of the forest. it's like Sons of the Forest, man. Okay. I guess you crashed. Oh. Oh yeah. It is very inspired in the forest. I like that. Cool. Is it made in Unreal Engine or Unity? Cool. December, January 24. I like it, man. Good job. It looks great. I guess some story things, and Roland is a survival open world story horror game where you shipwrecked on a desert island and try to survive the hunger, cold, fear, and much more. Cool, man. Looks insane. Unity. Yeah, cool. Well, I mean, now with Unity, those news, I guess they're a bit like, oh, I should, you know, have done it in Unreal, but it's what it is. Okay. So Gorka, about the meshes in your thread, you use all 9 enable or instance. Nanite. Yes, right now we are using Nanite and not instances. ¿Eres español, no? Sí, soy de España. Be ready to pay $0.20 for one install. Pick up the games. Exactly, man. Be careful, man. Firewatch vibes look good. Yeah, the game looks good. Pretty cool. Can you check my game? Demo released tomorrow. Logic Escape. Okay. Is this now the session of promo? Or what is it, guys? Oh my god. Logic Escape on Steam. Okay. How do you spell N-U-J-Z? Is this your game? Okay. I like the grabbing mechanic. It reminds me of Teardown. Okay, this is like a puzzle game. Yeah, interactive escape room, something like that. I like it. Seems very a lot of content and puzzles and everything. Is it made in Unreal? I guess so, right? I think the lighting is from Unreal, but without Lumen. I mean, it could be Unity, but I think it should be Unreal. Okay. Yeah, the assets are from Cine Studios, I guess. But it seems cool. How many puzzles are there, man? Oh shit. Cool stuff. Cool stuff. 3 November 2023. Logic Escape. Looks cool, man. I hope that it goes good for you. I like the mechanics and everything, so cool stuff, man. Cool stuff, cool stuff. So, let's see. Continue. Okay, so that's cool. Now we can, you know, make a new game, continue, all that sort of stuff. What I was gonna make something more today. And you, of course, you die when the guy catches you, and you respawn in the last checkpoint. Also, when you respawn, so I'm gonna change a bit the respawn and do one thing for the respawn system, which is also reset the AI robot. Okay, so in that case, robot toy event and respawn. So I am going to load the game. Yeah, so when you die, I'm going to load the game. And in that case, you should... Okay, so the robot is... I don't know. Yeah. Game loaded. It goes back there. Wait, I'm invisible. Oh, you cannot die 2 times because I did play do once note. Reset. Death. Okay, so now when you respawn, I'm gonna reset the death. Okay, so now from here, the AI should start there. So now if he kills me, he starts from there. So the game will also load, which is cool. Yes, because... But also when you load the game, I call respawn. Okay, so this is a loop. This is a loop, guys, right? Because I'm loading the game when I respawn. And then this goes respawn, which respawn. Oh, no. Okay, sorry. Respawn. So this is on die. Now respawn. Okay, but in that case... all of this stuff doesn't work. Wait, let me die crouched. Now it's working, but remove from parent enable input. Yeah, no, I mean loading does only just fills up the checkpoint AI, and then like respawn will do this. Which respawn? Where was respawn called? Because load game will call respawn. I guess it was in the UI. So now here in the UI I can... There we go. Disable respawn. Oh, but I see, because right now... I need to wait a delay of... How many seconds is this? Of the animation, you know? So... 3.95 seconds. So I need to make a delay of 3.95 seconds. So there's time for the animation of the widget to happen. So let's see. Go here, and I die. Yeah, now the animation of the death happens, and I will reload. Oh, the the thing will the music did not play then, but I guess you saw me immediately, so broken, but it's okay. Okay, cool stuff. Hi there, great stream. This will help me with saving via checkpoints, a grenade and Dino Crisis type game. Well, exactly, we have just saved with checkpoints, so there we go. That stuff. Okay. Dino Crisis. That stuff. Also, is the stream lagging? No. It's correct, right? Is the stream lagging? No, I think it's correct. Okay. Okay, cool stuff. So with that said, we have the save and load system, which is really cool. So we can create a new game or continue. We can exit also. I guess that also we will need to make the options menu too. Let's see what more things we have here. Oh yeah, also enemy catch. That's done. Also, oh, I forgot to put all this. Enemy A actor, behavior tree, A perception. All this is done. Cool stuff. Okay, so I'm gonna try one thing, guys. One little thing that might make things very interesting for the player controller, okay? Which is going to go ahead and make, like, add physics into my character. So a bit of physics, you know, so it's a bit cooler. I don't know if it will look nice or completely wrong, but I will go ahead and just test this out. So the first thing I have to do is add the physical animation component and at the begin play. I have to set the skeleton mesh component. So the one that we want to use, which is going to be this one. Again, it's going to be a test. I don't know how good it will look. So let's see. and then it will be apply video animation settings below. By name, I guess it was hips, and here we have to make some data. So I guess it makes some way it is hips. Will you use this membrane system on them, like when the character gets some damage, any parts of the rug will fall? That will be very cool, but we will not really have time, I believe. So if that, it will be an extra thing at the end, but honestly for now, not. What math grade is needed for game dev? Well, honestly, look, I'm not very necessarily good at maths, honestly, and I can keep up. So honestly, not a very high level of math, so whatsoever, honestly. So that's good. You don't need to be you don't need to be Einstein calculating or whatever. You know. So I need to put some values. So as you can see, this is my video that I made some time ago on the Gambius. You can check it out. So I'm gonna copy the values here, which I did use, which were pretty good, which were 1,000, 100, 0, 0, 0, 0. Okay. Oh no. 1,000, 100. Okay. So those values will, in theory, work pretty decently. And then I needed what was, yeah, they said all bodies below physics. So to enable a ragdoll, here, all bodies my goodness. So the bodies below simulate physics. Oh, that's in the mesh. All bodies below simulate physics. It will be new simulate. The bone name will be the hips. Include self disable. And with that, collision preset, yeah, I already have that. 1,000, 100, 1,000, 100, 100, and 100. And then I think that those values were looking good. Let's test it out. There's one thing. We should enable query in physics. Let me check if it's the hips. Yeah, hips, but with capital H. I think it's important to have the capital H. Hips too. So is local simulation ticked? Cool self, simulate. Oh, and this needs to be set to pawn for some reason. Oh yeah, because it has that. That should be set, in theory. That should be set. But it was not applied. Oh, after 3 seconds. Wait, why is this so big? Reset death. Oh, this is when I die. I'm stupid. Copy this. To begin play, I'm gonna add a pin. Paste this here. Connect this. So actually the mesh can be like I had it. Was character mesh set to custom and is on query physics enabled. Okay. We need to touch with this settings, guys. I think I'm just testing. Okay, guys. Yes. Why am I in the main menu? I'm just testing. Okay. Why is this? 20. Oh, I know the key is colliding. That's what's happening. What? Yes, disable the collision on the key instead of like flying around. Why is it so broken? Look at this. Is it the key? Oh. Say, what just happened? Don't worry, don't worry. It's all good. Kimaru? She had no collision. I don't know why it's Oh, now I don't know what. Oh. It's kind of good, but it's too floppy still, right? Like it looks really cool, but I like it how it looked before. But we can still touch more things, as for example the strength multiplier. This, if I put it to 1,000, let's make it to 220k. What do you guys think of this? So this is how it looks with this, and now this is how it looks disabled. Nah, disabled is better. Like, I would love to add a little bit. It doesn't convince me, you know? I don't. I'm gonna leave it like there, but you know, disconnected. I'll see what my teammates think, but overall I think it's better to leave that disabled. They're very floppy. How old are you? Right now 16. Keep increasing orientation strength. Orientation strength. Yeah, but to what certain degree? Let's put 70,000. Let's go. Let's fucking go. $100,000. Yeah, but no, that doesn't convince me. It doesn't convince me. You know? Just add more zeros. True, but it looks very stiff. There's not like a middle point. I don't know. I can achieve it, but a lot of playing around. But I like how it looks. So. Oh my god, he smacked me out of me. One thing that I would like when you die, you play like a sound. And probably Ryan will do that sound, but for now I'm gonna put a placeholder. I don't like. This one. Okay. We also need a camera shake. Also for the footsteps of the giant. So first of all, let's do a camera shake for when he. Well, every time that he does like this, we're gonna have the camera shake. So, camera shake. Yeah, because I think camera shake will add a lot, guys. Let me see what settings I used in my video, because they're very good. I think it was legacy camera shake. Okay. So I'm going to create a legacy camera shake. That will be the BP underscore smash camera shake. Okay, that will be the smash camera shake. Now we have to, touch the settings here. So let's put like the settings in location oscillation. Okay. So 150. $150, 500. So that's the moment of impact. So in whatever case, I'm gonna do a sequence. And do a play world camera shake. It will be the smash camera shake. Epicenter get actually it will be the attack trace boss. So outer radius 2000, something like that. So he should, yeah, but it's very small. It's maybe like amplitude at 10 or something like that. That's what I'm thinking. A bit more. 20, 20, and 30. I like it, right? And if I manage to escape, it will still bang, you can see. It's really cool, I really like it. We could do a bit more, maybe 25, 25, and 35, but maybe a bit more, like 0.5 along. I think that, maybe that's too much, right? Yeah, maybe 20, 20, and 30 was better. Maybe with 0.5 of duration is a bit better too. 0.3. Like it. I like it. Really like it. Let's do also for his footsteps. So let me duplicate this. VP. Owner. Well, is AI. Footstep. Camera. Shake. And I did it all at once. Let me doing this. Okay. So for this, we're gonna make it quicker, amplitude a bit less, you know, 10, 10, 20, which is just a bit less, honestly, but we'll still want like big stomps. So what I am going to do is go into the blueprints and go into the just here and create an anim notify. So bp underscore AI footstep name notify. So when receive notify, I'm going to play world camera shake. It will be with the AI mesh component get world location. Plug it in the epicenter, and the outer radius will be like, yeah, 2000 also. And then now when he walks, yeah, also it will only be if he's the owner. So I'm gonna create a tag which will be AI get owner hashtag. So you know the player will not make that sound, only so the footstep camera shake, only the AI. So this will be AI. So now I need to go into the jog animation. I did already have like some effects you can see of dust, and this will be a notify of the the stomp. So that should happen. Yeah, you can see that happens. Wow, I love it. I love it. It should maybe be a tiny bit longer. And then the stomp maybe a bit bigger, so we can contrast a bit. $5 and $35, for example. I like it. I like it. Okay, so now depending on your distance, it will sound, you know, more camera shake or not. It's really cool. And when Ryan gives the footsteps, it will sound super cool. And we should also have like a smash, smash, like sound effect, right? Like, yeah, this, but sphere, and with like 200, and this being like 30 and 50, and then go into the animation of the zombie. I'll go into the montage, and right on here, that Niagara particle effect, and it will be the smash. Oh, okay, it's not visible. Wait, another thing to do is in the AA owner, put this to none. Go back to the smash. Yes, I'm using the latest version 5.3. Orca tutorials are so good, thank you so much. Thank you, I really appreciate that. I'm glad that you find them useful. Okay, so I'm here also gonna make it. Should feel better. Wait, maybe I can go to this, add a bit of offset, because right now location offset, so I guess in no, this is not what I want. Why maybe? Yes. Yeah, gonna here. A bit more. Yeah, 130. Scale. Make it by 2 by 2 by 2. And a bit more up, maybe like 30. Okay, that should be better. Yeah, wow, that's cool. It's mainly, you know, a prototype effect. We'll make it better in the future, but you get the idea. He obliterated me. Cool, I really like it. I really like how everything is coming out. Super happy. So cool stuff, honestly. Cool. Alright, we have done so many cool stuff. I'm really proud. It's 4 AM right now in Australia. What time is Spain? Wow, really? Right now is pretty much 7 PM. So it'll be 7 PM in some moments. I'm gonna turn the AC on, sorry, off, because right now it's a bit cold. Like it's very, very hot right now in Spain. Still, it's slowly cooling out, but it still is hot. But because I had my AC on, it's a bit. So cool stuff. Cool stuff. Cool stuff. Okay, so let's also go into this key, and let me get the collision out. Very important. Let's make it so it's like floating with a nice little animation and rotation. So I'm gonna add the rotated movement. Now it will rotate. Let's make it so it will rotate a bit slower. Maybe 18. Yes, better. So I know I can pick it up. And also let's make a quick UI to pick it up. So it'll be like pick up key. Okay. So this will be here. Media center, B collect new key, and this will be like 17. Then I can go to the key here, add the widget, collect widget. I can now specify it to be the pickup key and make it way smaller. A bit bigger, maybe like 40. Yeah, like this. And it will be in screen space. Let me see how this looks. Yeah, I like it a bit too big, maybe like 30. And then I'm gonna make it so enable disable if you're in the trigger. So in the begin overlap is hashtag player. That means that it is the player, and I want to go ahead with the widget and set the visibility to be true. And then on the end overlap, okay, this should be the same. Disabled, and by default it should also be disabled. So now if I pass through it, as you can see, it will wait. What did I just do? Why didn't it disappear? This is the player, I disable it, yeah. So I pass through it. Oh, wait, that doesn't oh, it's not on the trigger, an end overlap of the trigger. Okay, now yes, I can go through this. I will disable, so for a new key, that's cool. Let me add like a small outline so we can see a bit better. So outline settings 5 maybe, or 3, and let's put it like to be I don't know what color, honestly. I was gonna use black, but I don't know. Well, okay. I'm gonna sleep now. I love this stuff, Gorga. Thank you, Legends. Appreciate it. Have a good night sleep. Which is better, Miro or Notion? Well, the difference, you know, Miro is more of you know, graph board system, and Notion is more of a data table structure. For specifically a game jam, I think Miro is better, but I use Notion all the time. And honestly, for a full game, I would say Notion. Like if a commercial game, professional game, I would say Notion. And then for other stuff, Notion is better. But for quick stuff, as you can see, just pulling notes, references, ideas, Miro is better in my opinion. But Notion wins it and all that stuff. So let's see. Okay, other stuff that we could do. Let's see. I love these skill test levels. Super cool. Oh right, it's trying to load a position, which is not okay. So if I press 4 and then press play, there we go. It's cool. It's so cool, the environment that that Brandon is making. I love it. We have errors, but because this is a demo scene, okay? Right now this one is the one that I'm focusing on. You kill me. What about hack and plan? Yeah, hack and plan, how I've used it before, is excellent. It's really cool, but I honestly prefer Notion than hack and plan. I have used more Notion, but that's it. By the way, you're 16? Yeah, right now I'm 16. Where are you from? I'm from Spain. I would suggest Trello or Notion. Yeah, Trello, I have used Trello a lot. But you know, I've been moving on from Trello into Notion, Miro for game jams and so on, because yeah, just to move on. I think it's an excellent tool, but it's a bit too simplistic in some ways for the things I'm doing now. So you know, it's what it is. Being a solid developer is hard. True, screen Apple, very true. Well, but in this game jam, I'm, you know, with a team of 5 people, so thankfully some things are easier in terms of, you know, all the models are done, all the environment is done, all the audio, some programming is done, but mainly, you know, it is hard to control and manage the team, right? So it's like a 50-50 thing. But cool stuff. So, with that said, just give me a second. Okay. Okay, cool stuff. All right. Yeah, thank you everyone that you know, is subscribing to the channel and even support everything. Guys, we are so close from reaching 50k subscribers. 50,000 subscribers. You know how many subscribers are those? That's crazy. We're literally right now, exactly right now, we are at 49,800 subscribers. We have just reached that goal, which is insane. So very, very soon, like literally in the next 2 days, we'll reach 50k. So that's crazy. When we reach that, will be awesome. You know, like 50,000 people. That is insane. Like that's literally straight up insane. Crazy. So let's see. You get a lot more subscribers when Unity developers switch from Unreal Engine. True. I mean, right now with the Unity drama, a lot of people are, you know, trying out Unreal Engine, Godot, so on, because you know it's what it is. What it is. Oh my goodness. Yeah, Marco. I'm right now going to school. Yeah. So I'm trying to manage everything, time and so on. Okay, so with that said, I think that we have done a lot today. If there's any more thing that we can do. So yeah, so Pedro, which is the character artist, it is continuing to do the new UI and so on. Sorry, UI character models for the owner and so on, which is pretty cool. So that stuff is cool. What is insane? You're being 16 and being UE God. When did you start then Unreal Engine? Thank you. So like around 7 years ago, which seems a lot. I started with programming and slowly with time, 2 years, Unity and Unreal professors, and slowly with time, you know. Bro, was desperate to know if you went to school. Si me suscribo puedo ver más contenido. Bueno, ahora mismo el contenido, que si te suscribes o no, es el mismo. Lo que cambia es si te unes al canal por Patreon o los miembros de YouTube. Ahí sí que tienes más contenido de todos los archivos de los proyectos de Unreal. Todo el código lo tienes. Depende del tier, puedes tener acceso a partes de Discord, a reuniones conmigo, etc. Unity Refugee here, just seeing how Unreal Engine is. What's up, Cyrus? How's it going? Well, I mean, look what we're doing in Unreal Engine. We are participating in an epic MegaJam. You know, we have to make a game in 7 days. And honestly, Unreal Engine is super cool. I really recommend it. So try it out. And I mean, this is the best channel to learn Unreal Engine, honestly. So you know, just go ahead and check out a bit of my videos and so on. How's the game going so far? Tyler, it is going fantastic. I am very, very happy, as you can see. You know, we already have a lot of mechanics done in terms of the AI, the keys, checkpoints. We have a save and load system. Cool stuff, progress today. Unreal is better, and you're at the best place to start. Absolutely, I agree. Okay, so with that said, I think that we should go to the options menu. At least make a simple options menu. So let's go to the main menu and let's create a new widget. Actually, let me duplicate the main menu, and let's rename this to be WB options menu. So here's where we're gonna put all the graphic settings, some audio, basic stuff. Okay, nothing crazy. So in here, I'm gonna first of all delete all of the code. It will be different, and then on here, this will be options, and then we will need different stuff. So first of all, I'm gonna take one button out, which is the one I want. Then all this delete. Then I am going to go ahead and just add a horizontal panel or box, if you want to say it. And on here we're gonna place all the buttons. So in this case, this will be the general graphic settings. So we are not gonna go crazy on graphics. It will be as simple as 3 different levels: high, medium, and low. Okay, that is how it's gonna be. So this will be the high. So in my last in my last game jam submission last year, I went crazy and added textures, high, low, medium, post-processing, high, low, medium, all that stuff. Oh, thank you, Fight Circus. Thank you, we appreciate it. You became a member. Welcome to the channel. Now you have a lot more of exclusive stuff. So check it out. Mainly will be all through Discord. So I mean my Discord server. If you haven't joined. So thank you, Fight. We appreciate you. Yeah. So basically, last year's submission, I had all this kind of settings for textures, post-processing, global illumination, shadows. Now I'm gonna make it simple because, look, our game is nothing crazy. It will be a simple level, you know. So, you know, we're gonna go and just put different options. So it'll be high, medium, and then low. And that will be for, in general, the whole kind of textures and stuff. So let me rename this. Let me put this to be medium. And now let's go ahead and name this to be low. low. And this will be low. There we go. And we need some separation, so in padding, left, I think it was 20 and 20. There we go. Great. And with that said, I'm gonna put this a bit here. I'm gonna put a subtitle, which will be graphics. Graphic level. Let's do graphic level. Level. There we go. I don't even know how to just talk in general. 30, 40 I think is nice. And let's just go ahead and just put this, so we know that we're touching the graphic level. Okay. With that said, change this to be just light, regular. Yeah, I think regular will work. And there we go. We will then have a slider for our volume. So we have separate for, no, it will be joint. It will just be volume, the audio slider. So this, duplicate. Let's copy the position X, paste it here, and then position Y will be like here, and then this will be like here, and then this more to the, we go to the right, and the value will be at, I don't know, 1 at the max value. And with that said, this bit like this, there we go. And we have some style things that we can touch, but in general I like it like this. I'm gonna put the bar thickness maybe to be higher, and we also have like the notch, the handle. But I don't know if I can change the handle thing, but it will be good for now. So okay, so now we have the thing for our options menu. I'm gonna add one last button. It will be outside. Okay, and this will be the back button. So we can go back to the main settings. Back, and the back button will be anchored down. Will be right over here, let's say. There we go, nice and simple. Let's make this. Okay, so this should be anchored in the top. This one, and this should be anchored here. There we go. Everything is good and anchored correctly. This bit more to the right. And with that said, now I can go into the main menu UI. And there we go. Imagine if Unity decided to change the player to 25 per play like the old arcade days next. Cyrus, imagine. Like game devs would need to, kind of, I guess, just be homeless. Because Unity would take so much money away in that case. But like, imagine if they, did that. That would be crazy. I wish I can stay up, but it's 4:40 a.m. now. Hope your game goes well. I'm excited for it. Thank you, Blades King. Go ahead and have a nice sleep. It's very late for you, so we'll continue tomorrow. Don't worry, you can check out the stream and what we did. At the NES at the end of graphics level. You mean? Okay, yeah, we can put a graphics level. You can change your audio level text. Oh, thank you. I didn't notice that. That's why I have you guys, for this sort of kind of things. Okay, and with that said, I have a problem. I started making games in Unity since 2018. So I started when I was 11 and I didn't want to change to you, but I guess I have no choice. I mean, honestly, if things continue the way they are, I would suggest changing. Because, you know, we have a great community here. Exactly. We have a great community. Okay, so let's go ahead and make sure that if we click the options menu here, we can open up the options menu. So let's select the option button, clicked, and in this case, we'll go ahead and create a new widget, which will be the options menu. We'll go ahead and add it to the screen, to the viewport, and then I can just remove from parent this widget. So now if I press options, I have the options level, as you can see. Now you see this those black bars. Don't worry, this they would, you know, disappear. Okay, they're just temporarily there, like in the editor. And now we need to set up the back button. So unclicked, it will create the main menu widget. Add to viewport, and then remove this widget. And we should also add button sounds. That'll be cool. So now here, when I press the options, I open up the options menu, and I can press back, and I go back. I said back. So cool stuff. It would be cool to make like a button click sound, right? So button click sound, probably, you know, I guess that Ryan, maybe if he has time, we could make a quick one, but for now I'm gonna use one default one. So play sound to the button click. This one is the one that I used in the last year's submission. Good memories. So now I can say button click sound on here, and quit the game, and then also you click the options menu. Cool stuff. And then also in the options menu, I need to add it, and then button click sound and hover too. Exactly, I just thought of that. That's cool. So yes, we need a hover sound too. So let's create let's go to my menu, button hover sound, and let's see which one we can have right now. Hover? No. This one, flashlight switch. I liked it. And now when you hover, that should happen. So on hovered, is there a no? Because you're gonna have so many unnecessary custom dependencies for hover, but it's what it is. So continue, exit, non-hovered, no. Continue, new game, hovered, options, hovered, exit, hovered. Button, hover sound, and they will all just go. So now, if I hover this, can you hear it? This is so cool. Let's do the same in here. So let's space this, and then it will be all of these buttons. So it'll be the back button, hovered, high button, hovered, medium button, hovered, low button, hovered, and then together. Okay, and then hover sound. Wow, this does really improve the main experience. Cool stuff. Okay, cool stuff then. So now we will need to, in the options menu, to set up all of the, you know, presets and all that stuff for our options menu. So just give me a second. Okay, I've been streaming already 2 hours and a half. It's great. Cool stuff. Okay, so let's go. So first of all, let's start with the high settings, which will be kind of default. So what we're going to do is get the game user settings, which is like accessing the options of the user. And with that, we can set the screen resolution, all that stuff. Now, I just remembered, another thing that we have to do is add the screen resolution, which is like 1080p, 4K, 2K, you know, 720, all that stuff. That's necessary. But for now, I'm gonna go and do the like set texture quality, all that stuff, and later I'll do so. So I think it was, yeah, 0 low, high. So I guess we'll need to do 2 or 3, we'll see. And then we'll also need to do the same with set shadow quality. And then set global illumination quality. And one more, post-processing quality. Okay, so I think with that, that'll be working good. Make little int, and I'm gonna put the same for each one. So it's a bit easier, you know, to control in one place. So now in the medium button, unclicked. Copy all of this. And then this will be at 1, I believe. Yeah. And then low. Yeah, 0. Should be low. That should work. So now if I go to options, we can see high, medium, low. Oh, sorry, there's one more thing I need, which is apply, sorry, get this, do apply settings. We can disable this and just plug all this into this. Because you need to apply now these settings, okay, this is how it works. Here, high, medium, low. You can see this working. Let's see in low how it looks. Oh my god, it looks horrifying. Oh my god. I want this at high. There we go. That's cool. So you get the idea. So now we have to do the same, but with the resolution and so on. So what we can do is the kind of list instead of separate buttons. You know, it'll look a bit nicer. But don't worry, I can do that. And let's do the same with the pause menu. What we did with the main menu. So if I press the options button, I'll do this. And also the click sound, we'll do it in a second. So when we press the options, we'll go ahead and do this. Now I'm gonna go ahead and just copy these two sounds, paste them. So now this will be button click sound. You click this too, so the resume, main menu, and options. And then for this on hovered, this on hovered, this on hovered, this will be once again the button hover sound. Okay, so now with that, if I go here, press pause, add the sound, press, change the quality level, go back, and continue. So cool stuff. And how does the pause menu look here? Wait, why? Huh. Wait a second. Okay. I think that we should separate a bit all this. So let's select this, and this. Can I just move it? Yeah. Not so much, but it's a bit. Looks a bit nicer. Yeah. Oh yes, also we had to do one thing, which is if you are in the pause menu and you press escape, you go directly back. Okay, so we should So let's go into the player. You can see that we have the pause menu here. This is when we remove widget. And then here we should also remove the other widget. So what I am going to do is how could I close that widget if I don't have a reference to it? Also, this back button depends on which level we are. So get level, current level name. We'll make a switch on string. We'll do one for if you are in the main menu, which in this case it will do this. And then we'll have another one for the prototyping. You do exactly the same, but it will mean that we are in the pause menu. So we'll open up the pause menu. So now here, if I go back to the main menu, but if I do it in the options menu, in the game, I go back to the pause menu. So that's good. Now the problem is when I go in the pause menu, open options and press escape. Right? I need to close the options menu. But I don't have a reference to the options menu. Okay, I know how to do it. The options menu, object reference. So if this is valid, can we put 2? Yeah, we can put 2. Well, I need it separately because, so remove from parent. And then do this, or not, I directly go into this. Okay, cool. And then when I go into the pause menu and I click the options button, before doing this, I'm going to cast to the robot toy. Why are there 2? You see this? There are 2 robot toys. Get player character, and then say set pause cost to BP robot toy. Set pause widget. Oh, options widget, sorry. Okay, but that's the other one, okay. I know what there are 2. In that case, that will be this one that it has is created. And then we'll continue. That should work. If I press play, open up the pause menu, press options, and then press escape, it closes, and then everything good. Okay, that's resolved. I'm happy. Let's commit the change to GitHub because there's a whole bunch of them. Like literally, AI smash hit VFX, options menu. One more and more and more. So let me put this in git update. Pushed. Oh. Okay. Cool stuff. Cool, pretty complete. You got me. Forgot the volume slider. Oh, right. Wait a second. I did. I'll do the volume slider later on. Yeah, and I'll also do the resolutions you know, drop down, and that will be cool. We like the aesthetic and everything. Yeah, he has a good range. Maybe I need to play around with his range. You know, we have to see. But let's see. How long is the game gonna be? Well, good question. It is for you know, game jam, so it won't be very long. So yeah, kind of short, not too long, but also not very short. You know, so a good length for a game jam. Okay, you need to add a menu if you're in game. You click main menu, asks you if you want to leave the game, and then asks you if you want to save the game. Look, I think. Do you think so? I don't think it's okay. Main menu. You know, there are only 3 buttons. You know, go to main menu. Also, we have to save. No. I just thought we have to save if you click the main menu button, but the only time you save is when you reach a checkpoint. Okay, that's how the game is done. So you only save when you reach a checkpoint. So actually, no, we don't have to save in that case. We should put a pop-up saying, "Are you sure you want to go to main menu?" We could, but I don't think it's necessary, honestly. Especially for a game jam, you know. I don't think it's necessary. En un estudio grande, ¿sabes cuál es la función de un game designer? Porque he leído que se puede especificar o ser más genérico, y en este último caso no necesitaba saber programar y otras cosas. Sí, el game designer, Gaspacho, es como el que piensa en las mecánicas del juego, un poco de lo que va a tratar, organiza muchas cosas. Sobre todo yo diría que es el que organiza las mecánicas del juego y diseña el juego. Pero hace muchas cosas. Muy difícil de decir, la verdad, sí. Make music stop when pause. Yeah, true. We should mute the game when you pause. Mute sound when... Oh, mute sound. Yeah, maybe I need to do a sound mixer, I think, which is when I will do the sound slider, you know. Master mute button. Yeah, I need to do a sound master thing. So I'll do that when I do this sound slider and so on, which I'll do off camera. Gorka, I've been watching your tutorials to help me, well, myself, learn how to do stuff in Unreal. Thanks, dude. Thank you, Hovercraft Games. I'm glad that, you know, I'm helping you out and you find them useful. I'm happy to know that. So yeah, the main menu, of course, right now prototyping, will add a cool design, the character in a better place. Those bars will actually go, and all that kind of stuff. But yeah, cool. And honestly, I think that as soon as we get the owner character, and then we get the footstep sounds, and oh, did he kill me 2 times? I think he killed me 2 times. To make a delay of 3 seconds. Actually, maybe you die a bit. 2 seconds. It's in a loop. Can I see the... So the robot is kill me. Oh yeah, look. Okay, so instead of doing a delay, a better option, what I'm going to do, he got intense and he got motivated. In the AI, I'm only gonna go ahead and just apply damage. If I'm gonna directly cast, I don't care, it's okay. And if this Megan is dead, if get is dead, that is not boolean. So if it's not true, the enemy can kill the player, but if not, no. So then I am going to go into die, and right over there, I'm gonna set this to be true. So into here, and then I am going to go into the respawn, and at the end I'm going to set this to be false. No ifs, branches, delays. Okay, so that should be resolved. Now in theory you can see that he continued to do the animation, but he didn't kill me again. See, he goes and attacks again, but now it doesn't reset. That's good. That's why you have to play test. So I was saying, as soon as we have the owner character tomorrow, some more footsteps, and Brandon made a bit more of models for the environment, I think that we can start making the actual level. Okay, you know, especially, you know, Brandon will be the one who will be most into that, and so on. We'll all contribute to the main level, but him the most in terms of environment, right? And, you know, we'll design the path that it has to go, the camera's plane, the keys where there will be, the puzzles. Yes, also when we have one or two puzzles already too, and all that stuff, right? That will be very, very cool. So hopefully soon, I love the wood, we'll get to that point, which we will very soon. So that's cool. Okay, so with that said, I think I'm gonna be, guys, ending the live here. I think that today we advanced so much. I'm very happy. Every day we're advancing so much, and you know, very cool stuff. I love when the AI gets you, bam, it smacks you in the face. So that's good. We'll go ahead and continue, you know, with the live probably tomorrow. Okay, so probably tomorrow will be live. We'll continue with the game. I'll keep you updated, and we'll, you know, do more stuff. So thanks everyone for tuning in. You know, we have been pretty much 3 hours of video, so great. So bye bye. Repeat the thank you. Bye bye. And yeah, overall, see ya tomorrow. Bye bye.